Continue this conversation. Manhattan Institute senior fellow Allison Schrager and Ben Harris is the director of economic policy at Brookings. Good morning to you. Listening to that report and just even thinking about the child tax credit, I don't know how bipartisan that child tax credit would be. $6,000 for folks, families making under $100,000. It equates to about $500, obviously, a month. Allison, what do you think?
Well, I mean, it's a sad day for economists. I mean, these are not policies that, a lot of economists would support. I feel like what's missing in all of them on both sides is any real interest in growth. What we're just seeing is, ways to sort of give a lot of give outs. There's no concern about debt, as I said, let alone talking about if we really, really want to bring down inflation in a sustainable way, we want to think about productivity and innovation. And I just don't see anything like that there.
Ben?
Yeah, so this is just a partial plan. I would expect that the vice president will come out with other details around innovation, around productivity. But this is aimed squarely at household costs. I think I would disagree with the assertion that economists aren't going to get behind this. I mean, economists have recognized the housing shortage as a major driver of inflation over the past 4 or 5 years. So, the vice president coming out with a plan to add 3 million new homes to the market should certainly be welcomed by, I think, most economists across the board.
Yeah,
Allison, go ahead.
But she is also putting like increasing demand more, but with all these credits. And, just because she says 3 million more units are going to be built doesn't mean they are. If we want to have more housing, we should look at the local level of relaxing zoning restrictions. I mean, that would do it without increasing the debt and do it in a more market-friendly way that would just bring prices down.
Yeah, so the federal government, I mean, I agree that local zoning laws are a big part of this, but the federal government doesn't have a ton of discretion over local zoning practices. What it does have discretion over is the tax code. And so the way I look at this plan is an extension of the Biden administration approach, which really doubles down on the low-income housing tax credit, which isn't perfect, but is one of our best tools for stimulating greater supply by home builders.
Allison, if you were queen or king for the day, what is it exactly you'd be proposing? If you were just after growth and you thought that was a winning strategy, by the way, a winning strategy for the electorate, right? Not just a winning strategy for the public.
I mean, this is the challenge, is that policies that feel popular, like particularly price controls, do tend to poll well. But I mean, I'm an economist, I'm not a politician. So in my view, it's about explaining to the population what is good, what's going to grow the economy. And to be honest, during the Clinton administration, a lot of his growth policies were popular. People were happy to see the debt reduced. And people, were a little skeptical of NAFTA. And in the end, I think it did work well. So if I were president of the day, I would get rid of a lot of the subsidies. I would get rid of a lot of the tariffs. I would extend the tax credits that encourage innovation. And as I said, sort of think more carefully about reducing the debt.
Yeah, Ben, does anybody care about the deficit here? Should they care about the deficit?
People should definitely care about the deficit. I mean, we just heard from Megan before this segment came on about how President Trump wants to extend the 2017 tax cuts. I haven't seen any plan to pay for that. Independent scores put that around $4 trillion to extend permanently. That makes any of these proposals pale in comparison in cost. So, I think the Biden administration has been pretty responsible on debt. The IRA was more than fully paid for. So my hope and expectation is that the vice president would continue that tradition.